AITA for not letting my mom move in after she kicked me out at 17 for being pregnant? I, 30F, got pregnant when I was 17. Stupid, young, scared. It wasn't planned, obviously, and when I told my mom, she looked at me like I had murdered someone. She didn't ask if I was okay. She didn't ask who the father was. She just said, "Not in this house. You want to play grown-up? Then go be one somewhere else." That night, she left a trash bag by the door with a few of my clothes in it. No hug, no second chance, just the sound of the lock clicking behind me. I stayed with a friend for a while, then a shelter. I worked 2 part-time jobs, dropped out of school, got my GED later when I could breathe again. My daughter's 13 now. She's my whole world. We're not rich, but we're safe and happy. I've never asked my mom for a thing since. Not for help, not for money, not for support. We haven't spoken much in over a decade. I've sent her a few photos over the years, birthdays and milestones. More out of habit than hope. She never responded. Last month, I got a voicemail from a number I didn't recognize. It was her. Her voice sounded smaller than I remembered. She said she'd been diagnosed with early-stage cancer. She lost her job. She's behind on rent. She needs somewhere to stay. Just for a little while, she said, just until she can get back on her feet. She ended the message with, "You're my daughter. We're still family." I didn't call back right away. I sat with it. Let the silence fill the space. Then I asked my daughter casually, "Hey, how would you feel if Grandma came to stay with us for a bit?" She looked up from her homework and said, "Which Grandma?" "My mom." She paused, then shrugged. "I don't know her." And that hit me harder than I expected. Because she was right. She didn't know her. And honestly, neither did I. I finally agreed to meet her. We sat at this small diner I used to walk past on my way to the night shift when my daughter was still a baby. She looked smaller, not just physically, but in presence, like someone who used to stand tall in my memory, but had shrunk under the weight of time. She smiled when she saw me, said I looked strong, that I turned out okay after all. I just stared at her. She got to the point quickly, said she needed help, said it wouldn't be forever, just until she finished treatment, just until she figured something out. She kept using that word, just. Like asking me to erase the past was a small request. When I told her I couldn't let her move in, she went quiet. Then her smile vanished. She said, "You're still holding a grudge? After all this time?" I did what I had to do back then. I didn't have a choice. I looked her in the eye and said, "Neither did I. I didn't have a choice when you locked that door. I didn't have a choice when I gave birth alone, or when I was holding a newborn at a bus stop in the snow at 3 a.m., wondering what the hell I was doing." She shook her head, called me cold, said I'd changed. I told her I had to. I didn't slam anything. I didn't storm out. I just paid for her tea and left. A week later, I wired her enough money for a few months at a basic care facility. Nothing fancy, no return address, no note. She hasn't contacted me since. Sometimes when I tuck my daughter in, I wonder if I'm being too harsh. If I should have let her in, let her explain more. Maybe even let her say sorry. But then I remember how silence used to be the loudest thing in my life. And I don't feel guilty, not even a little. So, Reddit, AITA.